Well, good morning, everybody. Good morning. Welcome back. It's lovely to see you all back in church again, and morning to everybody watching online as well. Hopefully you can hear me. The reason I'm standing at the lectern is that I'm joined by Reverend Adrian Murray Leslie today because last Sunday, which was the first Sunday of Advent, and if you've watched the service online you'll know this, Adrian celebrated his 50th anniversary of his ordination to the priesthood. Which is a tremendous achievement. So I think we should give him a round of applause. Congratulations, Adrian. And I wanted to give Adrian the opportunity to preside at the Eucharist to celebrate those 50 years of being a priest, because that's at the heart of priesthood, is celebrating at the Eucharist. So Adrian's going to preside when it comes to that part of the service. So I'm going to take the service up to the peace and then he's going to take over. So we just wanted to celebrate with him. It's a shame we weren't able to have a big do with lots of cake and things, but I'm already starting to plan what we can do when the restrictions are lifted. And I think what we want is lots of really good church socials with lots of cake and lots of hugs and celebrations for the summer. So hopefully we'll be able to celebrate with you, Adrian, in the summer, those 50 years of ministry. So yes, quite a few notices because we've been away for so long, so do bear with me. Some of you that are online will have noticed that we've got a scheme running in both Marlborough and Clowne called Advent Windows, where each day in Advent a window is revealed in one of the houses in one of the villages. Ours has already been revealed. Ours is on the 4th of December, so if you want to see our window, have a look at the rectory. And they're lit up from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m, right up until 12th night. And the idea is that by the time we get to Christmas Eve, there will be 24 windows around the villages for you to view. What we're planning to do in Marlborough, because it's a slightly more compact village, it's more doable there, we're hoping to do some carol singing around the route of the Advent windows on Christmas Eve, because it is permitted to do outdoor carol singing. We thought if we did it through the streets, people can stand on their doorstep and join in, and if you're on the doorstep then you're naturally socially distanced from other people, so we thought it would be the safest way to do it, because if you try and do a gathering then you've got to kind of crowd control, and I don't want to be responsible for that. So we're hoping to do that. So do look out for the Advent windows. They're rather lovely, and you'll spot some of them on your streets appearing through Advent. Dawn Morton at Clowne Church is selling Christmas-themed masks. So if you're looking for some stocking filler ideas, do order some from Dawn. Perhaps give her a ring or send her an email and say you'd like some. And they're £3 each or 2 for £5, and they've got a fancy jersey interior, so they're nice and soft on your face. So nice present to buy for people, and that's raising funds for St James's. We've also got raffles running in both churches for the Christmas hampers. Tickets are available today for the Clowne one. We're going to draw the Clowne raffle on the 31st of January. That might feel a bit counterintuitive, but it's just to give us a bit more time to sell some more tickets. And I know they're Christmassy themed, but I don't think anyone's going to object to making Christmas last a bit longer into 2021. So we'll draw the raffle on the 31st, which is actually Candle Mass, which is a lovely service, and hopefully we might have some good numbers at that service. So we'll draw the raffle on the 31st of January for Clowne. We've been selling the tickets in Marlborough for a bit longer, so the Marlborough one will be drawn on the 20th of December here. So please do be more generous than you usually are with buying your raffle tickets, because of course we haven't had our Christmas fair or any of the other fundraisers that we usually do, so please do dig deep for that. It will help us just stay in the black for our churches. I've spoken to a fair few of you this morning. We're doing a scheme. It's very difficult at the moment to do things like shoebox appeals and all that sort of stuff. So what we're doing this year to sort of reach out, and it's particularly pertinent I think because I think it was 2 weeks ago we had that amazing gospel reading where Jesus says, I was in prison and you visited me. And as you know, my friend Rebecca is a prison chaplain up in Durham. And so we're doing a scheme this year to send Christmas cards to some of the inmates. Now, they're not just random inmates, they're people that Rebecca works with that are in Bible study groups with her. And I just thought it would be a nice thing to do, to write some Christmas cards to these poor guys that are, it's been a nightmare, COVID in prison. They've been locked up for far more hours than they usually are. They've not been able to go to chapel on a Sunday, even though we have. They've not been allowed, and that's one of the oasis of calm in the week that a lot of them look forward to, and they've not had any of that. And so I thought it would be really nice just to send them a greeting, a card just for them. So I've got a list of names. I've handed some of them out. If you'd like to take part, just let me know at the end of the service and I'll give you one. All the information's on the sheet. The idea is you write a Christmas card, don't seal the envelope, and then you give it to me, and then I'm going to bundle them all up and post them in one big group all the way up to Durham, so that they've got something nice to open on Christmas Day. So the deadline is the 20th of December. So that's that service, so if you can bring the cards along. If you can't get to the service on the 20th, if you post them to me at the rectory, that will be fine. Okay, so if you'd like to take part with that, I think it'd be nice. And what I'm hoping is that might mean that we can start a bit of a relationship with those gentlemen in Durham prison, and maybe keep some kind of correspondence going, maybe around Easter time as well. We'll see how it develops anyway, so that would be good. And finally, just to say, the only thing I had to cancel because of the November lockdown was the Advent Carol service, which we were going to pre-record and put online. We weren't able to do that. That's the only thing I've cancelled, actually. So all the other dates that we planned over Christmas are going to go ahead. So next Sunday we'll be at Balborough at 10 o'clock for Gaudete Sunday. I'm quite excited because I have a rose chasuble that my parents bought me that I wasn't able to wear on Mothering Sunday, but you can wear it twice a year. So next Sunday I can wear it, so that's exciting. And then the 20th of December we're here at 10 o'clock, and then on Christmas Eve we've got phone church in the morning as usual because it's a Thursday, but that will be a Christmas Eve, it will be basically a Christmas Eucharist over the telephone for those that can't physically come to church. And then at 3 o'clock in the afternoon on Christmas Eve we're going to play the 9 Lessons and Carols service that we will have pre-recorded. We'll play it over the telephone, so those that don't have internet can just dial in and listen to the 9 Lessons and Carols service, which we are pre-recording on the 13th, hopefully, of December. Oh, the service I've forgotten to mention is Tuesday, December the 15th, will be the Light of Life service, which is the Christmas Remembrance service, which will be completely online. So those of you that took part in the All Souls Memorial service, which works quite well online, I think, it'll be similar to that, but with some Christmassy music. And if you would like a name to be read and a card dedicated to that person, if you could give me those names, that would be fantastic. And then, as I've already said, we'll hopefully do carol singing on Christmas Eve in Balborough. The details will come out about exactly how we're going to do that. And then there'll be a midnight mass at Balborough. If you would like to attend midnight mass, I've already had your booking, John, so your name's down, John and Audrey. If you would like to attend midnight mass, if you could jot your name down on the list that's at the back of church to say that you're coming, because we have a limited number of seats, and I want to make sure that regular attendees get their first dibs on midnight mass. So if you want to attend, but it will be live streamed, so you might want to just get a bit cosy with a sherry and watch it online rather than come out in the dark to midnight mass. So it will be online as well. And then the same goes for Christmas Day. There'll be a service here at 9:15 on Christmas Day for Christmas Eucharist. You won't need to book for that. We usually have quite small numbers on Christmas Day, so I've not done a booking system for Christmas Day. So that's what's happening, everybody. I think that's all the notices. So I think without further ado, we will make a start. I'm forgetting what I'm doing now. Right, I'll go to the back. Please stand. mercy and peace from God our Father and the Lord Jesus Christ be with you.
And also with you.
Now we come to the lighting of the Advent wreath. I did order some Advent candles last week because we had a sudden panic that we didn't have them ready for the Advent wreath. And I was told they will be delivered to my house on Friday. But I did that track your parcel thing, and they said these candles will be available on Monday. So I thought, well, that's great, isn't it? Because we've got service. So we've got a single Advent candle on the wreath at the moment, but we will add the other candles as and when they arrive. So we have